Hello there, folks. I'm Dan Brown from a sort of interestinglife.com. You're joining me on board good old narrowboat Tilly, and today we're going to have a quick few thoughts on 1 year of my Mango Bikes Fixie. Now, I've absolutely loved this bike, and I've had a Mango Bike single speed bike for the last 3 years or so now. The latest one was sent to me in October 2014, so I've just about put in a year on it, and I thought we would share a few thoughts, but instead of my usual showing you loads of random GoPro footage of actual bike rides and stuff, this time I'm going to cut away from my ugly mug, and we're just going to have a few nice, really slow pans around on the bike itself so that you can get a proper good close-up look at the bike if you're considering purchasing one. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this out of shot and have a look at a bike. Well, I've got to be completely honest here and say that this is probably one of the easiest reviews that I've ever had to do, because I absolutely love this bike. I've absolutely loved riding a Mango Bike single speed bike for the last 3 years or so, as I've said, and to be completely honest, this is probably my favourite bike that I've ever owned. Because not only do I love the colour scheme on this one, because as many of you may know, Mango Bikes, you can go to the website and choose all the colours of the different components. My previous single speed from them was all sorts of rainbow colours and was very divisive in terms of what other people thought about it. But this one, just keeping it simple and choosing 2 separate colours, orange and blue as the main theme throughout the whole bike. I can't explain to you just how blue the actual frame looks. It's unbelievable. There's no way before I actually saw it that I ever would have imagined it would be somehow so bright and pure a blue colour. But I really love that first of all, and obviously having the options to change the colours to whatever you want and get different components off them and different coloured wheel rims and things like that. But in terms of the actual mechanical use and performance of this bike, again, goodness knows, I've easily done well over 1,000 miles on this over the last year, and even putting this next to my other bike, which Mango Bike sent out to me, which was a Black Series geared bike, I still haven't ever found myself enjoying riding any bike as much as this one. And I've got to say, to be completely honest, that even as I was swapping between the 2 bikes, between this and the geared bike, every time that I got back on this, I couldn't believe how much I liked it, how lightweight and just how easy to ride it is somehow. I can't explain it. I've ridden it both as a fixie, but these days, now I'm an old man, more as a straight up single speed bike, so I can actually stop pedalling. But to be completely honest, it's just, I don't know what it is. There's just something perfect about it. But I've got absolutely no complaints about the build quality or the mechanics of it. I've got no complaints about the look and the colour scheme or anything like that. It's just a bike that I have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed. Even doing long distances and putting in hundreds of miles in a week sometimes, I honestly can't be happier. So, on that note, I suppose I'll wrap things up and say check out my other videos for loads more biking and loads of boaty scenery and boat trips and goodness knows what else. Feel free to add me on Facebook or like the Facebook page if you want to see loads of pictures from the great outdoors. But until the next time, keep it bike-worthy, keep it boat-worthy, have a fantastic day, and of course, farewell.